depression looks different for each individual. So let's talk about some of the core principles and why it might show up differently. Depression isn't all about sadness. That's a misconception. Actually, it's much better described as a feeling of hopelessness or helplessness, a sense that things can't get better. I can't see how there is a way out of this or how I'm going to get myself there. Quite often you've been made to feel that way by what's gone on. So loss would really make sense there. So if you've lost a person or a job, you had this future set out in front of you, and now when you look ahead, you kind of see, well, what is my life now? I don't see how this is ever going to be okay ever again. And it can make you feel hopeless for what's ahead of you. So you might feel sad about that, or you might feel kind of like as well. You could feel angry about what's gone on there. You could feel really anxious, actually. Another way in which you could be made to feel hopeless or helpless is a gradual grinding down. So if you've put loads of energy into something and it's not got you anywhere, so a relationship or a job. So it's quite common after you've thrown a lot of energy into a job trying to make it work, but people are still dissatisfied with you, or the work's never done, and you just gradually grind yourself down to a nub, and eventually it makes you feel like, what can I do about this? I don't feel like I can get anywhere. I feel powerless. That can make the future feel really grey and bleak. I can feel very negative about myself, like I failed, I'm useless, or it can be other people. So other people let you down, or the world is unfair, something like that, which again can make me feel very hopeless. And ruminating, lots of going over and over what's happened or trying to find a way out of it. Physically, it's like being hit by a truck. It's like having the flu but dialed up to the max. No energy at all. Also, you might even get sort of aches and pains, sort of headaches, stuff like that. Motivation through the floor, appetite is up and down, it's all over the place. Sleep is all over the place too. Could want to sleep all the time. Routine tends to get messed up. Focus, I can't concentrate on anything. The only reasonable response to feeling this way is to do this. Is to withdraw. Why would you want to do anything else? You want to withdraw, you want to avoid, and you want to concentrate on the only things you've got any energy for, which is TV, sofa, bed. Why would you want to do anything else? That gives you loads of time for rumination. And if you do have to do something, like you have to go in for a meeting or something like that, you end up feeling like you have to fake it. Like I've got to put on a mask, and then when I get home, I can take the mask off, and this is how I really am. So what can be confusing for depression is what the triggers are, because it feels like I was doing all right, and then suddenly I'm hit by low mood. It can be anything. Mornings can be a trigger, because I wake up, I think of the day ahead, and I think I can't face that. Evenings, because I feel lonely. Nice events, so there's supposed to be a birthday party, but I can't face it, or I don't enjoy it as much as I feel I should. Or other people, so hearing from other people or seeing somebody on social media and thinking, God, how am I ever going to be able to do that? Or look at how useless I am, that kind of thing.